before we start taking questions, it is important that we take a very interesting illustration. Okay, let's take a set of love. Let the first circle represent dad and the second represent mom. Of course, the rectangle represents my universal set. So this is what we are talking about. This Venn diagram is this Venn diagram of love. So what I'm trying to say is D to represent dad and M to represent mom. So we have in this diagram different type of children. Some love their dad, some love their mom, some love both, and some don't like any. So let's label this. Let's have A, B, C, and D. So let's break it down. Let's analyze. So if a question comes and asks, how many children love, question 1, their dad? How do I represent this? Very simple. This is going to be equal to number that love their dad, and that is equal to, check the circle representing dad. What do I have inside? I have A and B. So I have A plus B. The second then asks, how many children love their dad only? This is quite tricky. Dad only means I love my dad and I don't love my mom. How do I represent this? It's going to be equal to I love my dad, intersection I don't love my mom. That calls for a complement, and that is going to be equal to A. Okay, let's go over it again. Let's do for mom. How many children love their mom? This is going to be equal to N of mom, and that is B plus C. Then, okay, what if it's how many children love their mom only? That is, I love my mom, I don't love my dad. It's going to be equal to N of I don't love my dad, but I love my mom. I don't love my dad. That brings us to this prime. So that is going to be equals to C. Just this. So finally, on that note, what if I now ask you, how many children love neither dad nor mom? What do you think it will be? This is how I'm going to represent this. Neither dad and mom is, okay, number of children that says I don't love my dad and I don't love my mom. And of course it can be written, and I prefer it like this: dad intersection mom, union mom, complement, and that is going to be the one lying outside, which is my D. So I hope you understand this. Then it is important for you to note this. It will help in solving all your questions. That my universal set is every number or any value in this my rectangle. So I have an expression for it. My N of universal set is equals to N of dad plus N of mom minus N of dad intersection mom plus N of dad union mom complement. What does this mean? It means N of dad plus N of mom minus their intersection plus whatever is outside. So let us take some wonderful examples. Example 1. Example 1 says, in a club of 42 guys, each guy play at least one of football and tennis. Okay, if 22 guys play football and 28 students and 28 guys play tennis, how many plays? 1, football and tennis. 2, football only. 3, tennis only. So what we need to do now is to write out everything they've given us carefully. So I have given the first information is in a club of 42 guys. So my universal set automatically is 42. Okay, each guy play at least one of football or tennis. Each guy play at least one of football or tennis. Each guy play at least one of football or tennis means there is nobody in that club that doesn't play any game. Is that you play football or you play tennis or you play both, which means I'm saying my N of football intersection T complement will be 0. Okay, 22 guys play football. How do I put that? N of football is 22. Then finally, 28 guys play tennis. 28. So I have two interesting ways I can solve this question. The first way is to draw my Venn diagram. So let's take approach 1. That is using my Venn diagram. Of course, I have to put my universal set and tell the world my universal set is 42. Okay, then I have 2 circles. We are considering 2 games. I have 2 circles. The first is football, the second is tennis. Okay, be very careful. If 22 play football, be careful because it does not say, the question did not say 22 play football only. The question said 22 play football, which means everything in this circle should be 22. But now I don't know what this is. And if you go through the question, we don't have answer for this. As a matter of fact, it is one of what we are looking for. So what do? I put X. So that means this will now be 22 minus X. Well, tennis is 28, so I have what here? 28 minus X. Then what do I have outside? 0. So how do I go about it? Very simple. If I add everything in this box, it should be equal to my universal set, 42. So what do? I start adding 22 minus X plus X plus 28 minus X, then plus this 0 should give me my universal set, 42. 22 plus 28 is 50. Minus X cancels plus X. I have minus X equals to 42. So my X is going to be equals to 50 minus 42. My X is 8 guys. So I've solved the first question using the approach number 1. Let's use another approach. Approach 2, which is the formula I gave you earlier. This formula. N of universal set equals to N of the first set plus N of the second set minus N of their intersection plus N of their union complement. So if it comes to saying football and tennis, it's going to be equals to N of universal set equals to N of football plus N of tennis minus N of football intersection tennis plus N of football union tennis complement. Okay, my universal set is 42. My football is 22. Tennis is 28 minus N of football intersection T, which I'm looking for actually, plus this is 0. So I have 42 equal to 50 minus N of football intersection tennis. So my N of football intersection tennis is going to be equal to 50 minus 42, which is 8, as the same answer we got earlier. So the second Roman figure 2 says we should find how many play football only. That is quite easy. Just come back here and ask yourself, football only would definitely be 22 minus X. My X is 8, so my football only of course I'm going to write it like is equal to N of football but no tennis, and that is 22 minus 8, which is 14 guys. The third says tennis only. Tennis only means no football, just tennis, and that is 28 minus 8, which is 20 guys. I hope you understand and I hope you got it well. Okay, let's take another example. Example 2. In a class of 40 students, 24 play football, 18 play volleyball, and 6 do not play any game. How many students play both football and volleyball? In a class of 40 students, 24 play football, 18 play volleyball, and 6 do not play any game. How many students play both football and volleyball? Okay, let's see what they gave us. The first thing it's told us is in a class of 40 students. Oh, that means my universal set is 40. Okay, number that play football is 24. 24 play football. N of football is 24. 18 play volleyball, N of volleyball is 18. While 6 do not play any game. How do I represent that? Think. 6 do not play any game. That is number of N union volleyball complement is 6. Then we're asked to find how many students play both football and volleyball. So this is what I'm looking for. Both football intersection volleyball is my question. So how do I do it? Let's take the first approach again. Approach 1. Yes, approach 1. I will draw my Venn diagram. After listing all of this, I can draw my Venn diagram now. Okay, number universal set is 40. Then I have football and volleyball. Football, volleyball. Okay, they told me 24 play football, 18 play volleyball. While those playing none, I have what? 6 outside. Which means I still don't have this section, so let me use X to represent that place. So that means if 24 play football, football only will be 24 minus X, while volleyball only will be 18 minus X. So what do? Everything in this rectangle should add up to my universal set, which is 40. So I have 24 minus X plus 18 minus X, then plus the 6 outside should give me 40. 24 plus 18 plus 6 is 48. Then minus X cancels X. I have minus X equal to 40. So my X is going to be equal to 48 minus 40, which is 8 students. So let's now use our second and wonderful approach. Approach 2. That is straight to the formula that says my universal set is going to be equal to N of football plus N of volleyball minus N of football intersection volleyball, then plus N of football union volleyball complement. So what's my universal set? 40. What's my number of people that play football? 24. Number that play volleyball is 18 minus their intersection, we don't know yet, let's use X. Then number that play none plus 6. I have 40 is equal to this plus this is 48 minus X. That means my X is going to be equal to 48 minus 40, the same answer, which is 8 students. So let's take a third example. Example 3. In a youth club with 94 members, 60 like modern music and 50 like traditional music, full stop. The number of members who like both traditional and modern music is 3 times those that do not like any type of music. How many members like only one type of music? How many members like only one type of music? This one is a little bit interesting because it has so many unknowns. So let's see. In a youth club of 94 members, okay, my universal set automatically is 94. Okay, number that like modern music is 60. Let's say N of M, 60. Number that like traditional music is 50. Then when the question now says the number of members who like both traditional and modern music is 3 times those that do not like any type. So which one should come first? Those that do not like any type of music. I have my union, sorry. Complement is X. While the number that like both traditional and modern is 3 times. How do I write 3 times in mathematics? Very simple. It's going to be 3 of this, 3x. So I can draw my Venn diagram. My modern music, traditional music, universal set is 94. So what do I have? I have number that don't like any type is x. Number that like both is 3x. That means this is not going to be just 60. It's going to be 60 minus 3x. While this is going to be equals to 50 minus 3x. And as usual, when we add up everything here, it should be equal to 94. So I have 60 minus 3x plus 3x plus 50 minus 3x, then plus the x outside here is equal to 94. 60 plus 50 is 110. Minus 3x plus 3x is so gone. Minus 3x plus x is minus 2x, and this is equal to 94. So what do I have? I have 2x is going to be equal to 110 minus 94. Then my x is going to be equal to 16 minus over 2 rather, which is 8 youth. It's important for me to tell you that your answer should never be a fraction, neither should it be a negative answer, because you cannot have a negative person or a fraction person. So the question now says, how many members like only one type of music? Only one type of music. Only one type of music. That means only modern plus only traditional. Only modern is going to be 60 minus 3x. Only traditional is going to be 50 minus 3x. Since my x is 8, that means only modern is 60 minus 3 times 8 plus only traditional is 50 minus 3 times 8. So I have 60 minus 24 plus 50 minus 24. And my answer is going to be equals to 62 youth.